Like 5 minutes?
No, I only put that sometimes.
Okay.
I don't.
Yo, we
It
need to
do,
make
it
a.
do, it doesn't
Well, put it
automatically
now.
just.
I want some people to join up
Yeah.
before we start.
Put it now.
So
Let send a. Give
It
it
should.
5 minutes.
send it live. Put the Thunder Buddy stuff up.
Yeah, no, it's amateur hour over here, man.
I don't know about the Thunder Buddies. What the fuck does the Thunder Buddies have to do with?
Well, do you have another one?
Nope.
Do you want mine?
Nope.
Well, I don't want to go live to nobody.
Why not? It's still recording.
Okay. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's podcast like nobody's watching.
Exactly.
Podcast, baby. Let's go.
Hey, put
The
some
podcast without podcast.
Hit us with some of those sound effects from the first one.
Now that's what I call podcasting.
That's what I call podcast. You talking about this one? Hold on, let me see.
He wants that Pornhub one, bro, with the family.
Huh?
Was it Pornhub?
No, he wants this one right here.
It's the Pornhub drum intro, and then it goes into the Fast 7 song.
Yo, I heard that.
I don't remember the first time. I guess it just sounded good because y'all were like mixing, like going back and forth, throwing sound effects.
Where's it at, Leroy?
Yeah, I don't know where the heck I don't know where it went.
No,
that's porn.
That's not No, that's not that one. There you go.
That's it.
The first part is Pornhub?
Damn, son.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, bro.
Say, put it again. That? Yeah, it is. I didn't know. I didn't catch that.
Damn, son.
Oh man.
All right. That's good.
All right, guys. We are back. It's your boy O. And we're here with a great group of gentlemen. As always, Reloy 5.
That boy Reload 5. Come on now. You know by now.
You ready to go or no?
I'm ready.
Dark Lord Bowsy's in attendance as always.
What up, baby?
And then today we also have a very special guest, one of the OGs, as you hear it once in a while, a legend, living legend, Rawest BR, aka Leo Romero, the GOAT. Welcome to the show, bro.
Who's that handsome devil?
Hey, that boy.
Hey, I think this is a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen we got going on right now.
There we go. Let's go.
It's good to hear your voice, my man. To start off, as always, Leroy's got the agenda. What's on the docket today?
All right, on the docket today, we got a little love league stuff. A little rumor mill. What's gonna happen? And then we're gonna follow that up with the segment by that boy Bowser. Will they or won't they? And we'll get to that. But the biggest and the reason why the man's here is for the story of the month. This might be the story of the year. I don't know. Y'all be the judge yourself. I never laughed so loud about it.
Y'all are hyping it up like it's going to be the story of the year.
It's already been a week and we're still talking about it. So
it will not be easily forgotten. It might not be hype all the time, but it'll be that thing that no matter how old we get, we'll always remember that.
It's like a funeral. It's a funeral story, basically. But before we get, but before we get to all that, who is Rawest BR? A lot of our viewers may not know. Why don't we give him a little history, Kryptonian?
You want me to give it, Leo, or you want to speak a little bit about it?
No, like I said, you can go ahead and talk about it. But basically, I still remember the time. I don't know how many years ago. It seemed like it was about a decade ago when me and Leo switched our DC-10 tags to Los tags.
Yes, sir.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, this goes back. So Leo is Leroy's brother, Rocky's uncle, Romeo's uncle. He's just another one of the guys that were there the night that the Los were born, and yeah, like you said, it's been over a decade now. But once upon a time, Leo was a monster at Call of Duty, especially with his go-to weapon, the PP90.
Yes, sir, with a little 3 times on it or something, right? Long range PP90.
Long range. I don't even know how I was hitting them fools, bro. It was like I had an actual assault rifle and I was just hitting them from like long out while they were hitting the back trying to get his nuke.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Sounds about
Ain't
right.
nothing changed, baby. Ain't nothing changed.
hey, that boy Leo knew the meta before everybody else knew the meta.
He said, Leo, make sure you got on that vest perk so you could throw some vests down for me.
Yeah.
Piece
The
of shit.
ballistic vest. Oh,
Hey, let's
man.
just say let's just say I have the most Moabs and nukes in the low sleeve.
Hey, but don't forget about Zombie Boy or
Uh,
Zombie Kid. What was his name?
Zombie
man.
face?
Zombie
Zombie
face.
Face
Zombie
23.
Face.
Hey,
Oh
man.
my God! What a G.
I hope he's still
Hey,
around.
that was a
Still
record.
feeding
Yeah.
nukes to people.
Yeah.
A record. That was a record.
They don't
He
make
said he
lobbies
was-
like that no more, huh?
Nah, but he's the meme before the meme. I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah. The old glitch lobby where it would just keep one dude in the lobby and just let us all
Oh,
fucking
man.
just spawn
Drop
rape until
nukes
we
for
all had a
days.
damn nuke. I think the only
And
one that fucked up was Bassett. Bassett fucked it up. He had like
Man,
22 or so, and he let that guy get it because he was just firing off the RPGs. At
Yeah,
that
that sounds
point.
on brand.
He wasn't leaving until he got one of us. He got Bassett and it said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
probably. He said,
Hey.
"Pull your pants up. We're done."
but there are a couple of Los members that know Leo, that know Rawest BR.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, tell him about he met Cody twice for the first time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's another goat story.
Oh shit, that is a good
Should we just
story.
slide that one in? Should we slide that one in real quick?
Go ahead, slide that
Oh,
one in. Y'all let y'all
man.
tell
I think
it.
we should. I think we should.
Go ahead, I'll let y'all tell it. Y'all were there.
You want me to tell it, Leo, or you want to tell it?
So I
Wait, I
think
talking about the gas station one?
Yeah, the gas station one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Listen.
well, I'll let Omar fill in the rest.
Okay,
but
so-
I only met Cody once at the bowling alley, so I didn't really have a good eye on him. And you could tell, it's like the second time I saw him. But
Okay,
bowling
so-
alley, they had those red lights. It's kind of weird. I didn't really recognize him.
So
Hold
we
on,
had
what you
we
got
had we had a little get together at my house, and some family were here. We're just kind of chilling, and my man Cody rolls in. Y'all know him as the trash man of the league, and he
Old
comes
dirty
in.
booty.
Old dirty booty comes in backyard by the pool, a little perturbed, little stank face, like something had him down at that time. Like, what's wrong, bro? He's like, nothing, man. I fucking just came from 2 different gas stations. I couldn't get the fucking beer. I'm like, what happened, bro? He's like, well, I went into one gas station, got all the beer I wanted, went to pay for it, and the lady was like, I need to see ID. And he's like, ma'am, I'm like 30 years old. She's like, yeah, but the rules are rules. I really need to see your ID. And he's like, well, I don't have my ID. And they just kind of went back and forth till the point she wasn't budging. He was pissed off. He left the shit on the floor and just walked out, went to another gas station.
Emotional damage.
He went next door across the street, got his beer with no issues with not having his ID, came to my house all pissed off. Then maybe 20 minutes later, maybe like 15 minutes max, Leo rolls in with his own beer, and he's got his own story, and I'll let Leo take over from there.
All right, so I didn't recognize him, but I was like, "Hey, Omar, man!" I was like, "I just came from the gas station." I said, "There's this guy. I'm not gonna lie. He looks like he's one of your friends, but I don't know." I said, "He looks like somebody y'all would hang out with." And I was like, "Yeah, man." The guy got all mad, left all this beer. This poor lady was all, upset. And I see him storm off. I didn't get a good look at him, and I did the little Ross like, "What's up with this guy?" I was like, "What'd you do to this guy?" He's like, she's like, "Nah, I'm just trying to keep my job." So I go in and help this lady put all this beer. I mean, I swear this dude was trying to have a party, dog. Like I would literally got like a 12-pack because I know Omar don't drink like that on the reg. So I only got a little bit. And so I helped put all this up. And she ended up giving my ice for free. So I got to give Cody that because
Yeah,
Rocky
free
was there.
ice.
Hey, because Rocky was there. And
Leo's macking at the gas station or what?
Man, hey, that boy Rocky started laughing. He was when Rocky found out it was Cody, because I was like, "Oh, that was you." Rocky goes, "Oh man, you're that guy that he was talking about."
and it was all happening like in live, for me, Rocky, and we started to put it together. As they were putting it together, I was like, holy shit, you're the little bitch that he was talking about.
Oh yeah, fucking asshole started putting words in my mouth.
That's
He
great.
he took it well though. He was a good sport about it. Shout out to Cody for
Cody
not
came
being
in
too
com-
cranky about it.
Cody came in complaining, and Leo came in talking about some dude
Yeah.
that was complaining like a bitch.
He said some
Hey,
little
use
guy
that.
that had little man syndrome or some shit like that. That's what he said.
Jeez.
See, there y'all go again.
Or maybe
putting words in my
that was
mouth.
the clerk that said it. Who knows?
Oh yeah, the
Leo's
clerk
like,
did say that.
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy.
But yeah, that's a great story. That was a pretty funny day. We need to do that again, by the way. We haven't had a little barbecue in a while.
And if y'all know the
Get it.
King, he's not allowed to be on the deep end of the pool. My man's was struggling.
Oh, my
Yeah.
daughter's boyfriend put him in the dirt that day, boy. He was struggling in a
Uh-oh.
little water volleyball. All right. So
All right.
let's get into it, Leroy.
So let's moving on. That's a good little storytelling.
The PP90 is here.
First, we're gonna start off with the some loaf league rumors that was brought to our attention or my attention. Trey wanting to be with Reese. What is that about?
You want to take that one, Bowles? You might know
Bruh.
more about it than me.
Stop the cap, y'all. There ain't no way Trey's gonna draft Reese. Reese gonna start his own squad. We already know this.
You think the Ginger Bombers are inevitable? It's
They're
going to
not.
happen?
They're not gonna be the Ginger Bombers, but Reese is making his own team. He don't want to play for anybody.
I don't think anybody wants to play for him either, so that's a good call on his part.
Hey, if there are multiple
Maybe.
gingers on a team, they should name their team the Soulless Ones.
That's a way better name than Ginger Bombers.
Maybe he'll draft Josh. Ooh, that would be a good
There ain't-
pairing, huh?
Ain't no way.
No? You don't like the Big Red Machine?
I don't think they would.
There's probably not a T4 in the league that he can get along with. Y'all have one of the best ones, and he managed to get sideways with him, so.
You're probably right.
But no, I did hear Trey say that. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's Trey is also in the past had his way with playing with mind games about what he's doing or who he's taking or this or that. We know he's probably keeping Chapo based on those numbers, but as I keep reminding everybody, we're going back to the old movement, as everybody keeps saying. The players from what we just saw in our second season in Al Mazrah, they're going to be in a different world this next go around, right? It's going to be back to fast movement. Is everybody's numbers going to carry over, or are we going to see a more dramatic drop off than we saw coming into this?
Well, now that you mention it, we do have C Brizzle on one end who I don't know if it was playing with Puddle. Was it Puddle he was playing with?
Yeah, that carried him?
But remember his kills were higher.
Are you talking about when he had the VPN, the guy we caught cheating?
Yeah, exactly. But
Yeah.
I
think
don't know.
everybody's
He said
skills would be higher with that guy on your team.
He said it was the movement, though. He said it was the movement.
We're
I
going to
don't
see.
know, man. Kills have been statistically higher in this game than the last game.
Why do you
Except
think
for a
that
few.
is? Why do you think that is?
Why do I think that? I don't know why that is. I just know numbers are numbers, man, and most people's averages are higher than they were in Warzone 1.
I think Brizzle's already said that that his numbers are going to be higher than ever.
I mean, he always talks. He's a good talker, so I wouldn't doubt he said that. But I think because of this game and the lack of skill gap, you got guys that aren't the best first-person shooter gamers that are able to capitalize on
not being able to run away from a fight.
Yeah, you
Like,
can't run
to
away.
move
They
out
stay
of-
close,
move in and out
it's
of
like
shit.
every other Call of Duty in history. It seemed like you could get 2, 3, even 4 down if you're good enough. If you can, catch them on those movements and sliding and jumping and all that stuff. But with this game, it's just like if you get one down, if you attempt to, you have to make the decision: can I get the full on this guy, or do I have to immediately turn my attention because he's taken maybe even if you get the best of him, he's taken a quarter of your life maybe, and now I have to turn my attention to the rest of that team. Whereas in the first game, it was knock, finish, still got bullets in the chamber. The guy didn't touch me. Like, I'm sliding around. that guy's not sure where I'm at yet, and it's just it's a different game. I think that's why the kills are all higher. The better players, their numbers still went up. The lower players, their numbers went up. But going back to that old movement, I think we'll see a good amount of what we'd say like our T4, T3 guys are going to go down a little bit, whereas some of the upper end guys will stay where they're at.
So
Do
that
you think people like Joshy, Romeo, and them can still average up in the high 70s and 80s?
I mean that depends on how many people in the map. Like if we're going back to 150, there's rumors that that's going to happen.
Well, hold
it,
on. It doesn't matter about the map size. Numbers will stay the same. I've heard before.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is this: that expect Relay 5 to get a boost. I don't know. That's just it's the rumor
I
going
don't
on.
know. That guy's movement in IRL is not any better than on a video game.
Hey, he did. Hey, he did. He did win the baseball game during a party recently, but that's another story.
What
Talking
baseball
about
game?
baseball?
Yes, sir.
Are you talking
Hit
about
the
in
home.
Rocky's backyard against
I
the
hit a
kids?
home.
What the fuck is this motherfucker
Hit
talking
the
about?
hit the home run winning home run, baby. That's how I do it.
Hey,
With the
man,
10 feet bases.
you got to
Hey,
take your victories where you can, bro.
Hey, struggling,
Life's too short.
struggling. Anyways.
Are there any other rumors? I mean, of course. Who's the other big hitter? I mean, so far the biggest things have been the really big players that are deciding to not take captaincy, which we'll see how that all plays out with depending on how many people we get and who we have to force in.
And
But
also when it gets closer to that time.
we know for sure towards the end of the captains that are expected back, we got JR, we got Bowser will be there. Who else is going to be in those like first few picks that are really going to have some tough decisions to make?
Well, I mean, if we want to stay on the rumor mill, and then we got JR, the number one rumor is he's gonna draft Romeo first overall.
Is that a verified rumor? Is that something we can trust, or is that from the trash man?
That is from Romeo's mouth.
Wow.
He
Do they
said
have
he
any
would
prior
love to
connection?
be. No, but the
He
Romeo
loved.
just wants to be there because they already have a T4 that is
Oh
pretty
yeah.
good.
I mean that lines up with Romeo, right? Romeo's always kind of looking for an edge. He definitely puts winning above being a captain or any of that stuff. And if he sees
Well,
an edge,
sure, this might be the first time he actually gets an edge in this league, though.
yeah. I mean that
Well,
could that
he is known not to practice with this group, but that's due to
yeah, that's true too. He does have that.
Talking about
He's a
practice?
he's a busy guy, man. We're talking about a full-time streamer that's he's got a lot of obligations to play in different places. So,
this is true.
but as far as him going there, so he would be joining JR, and who's there? Are you talking about
Renegade.
Doc?
Doc.
Right.
Yep.
Doc
That's
Doc as a 4 is pretty
That's a squad
damn
right there.
strong because he dropped 50 plus multiple times, right?
But then again, we
Yeah.
got to take it into account what's going to happen with these, and we'll be able to see that in OSTs whenever people start,
Yeah.
playing with that movement.
God, I'm excited about OSTs and this new game.
They'll be here before you know it.
All right, so what's next, Leroy?
I mean, other than there's been a lot of people wanting Trippy to be a mod, but we'll save that for another day. Let's talk about Lofstay.
Hey, we can't talk about his promotion to assassin.
That is true. Hey,
Oh, he's an assassin now. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I guess we just forgot
we
to
get
promote him. He's been here long enough.
he sounded kind of
definitely got the quality.
Hey, he kind of sounded kind of sour though that he was that he had been a rookie for so long.
Yeah, I wonder if there's a way in this. I'm sure there is, but there should be like a time
We
based
did it.
thing in the Discord that changes the roles like automatically. Like if you've been here 4 months, 6 months, you automatically move out of that thing, even though we kind
Yeah,
of.
sounds like
We need to.
sounds like
to
an
go back.
administrator problem.
But it's also a
Who has access to the roles?
Just one guy.
Just
One
me.
guy has access to the
Just me.
roles.
only me.
Holy me.
But the way we've done it is based on not time but
Teams,
seasons
right?
played. So I'm not
Oh,
sure
okay.
that there's any.
Well, you
way
see,
we could do
also
that
one thing.
automatically. We
One
do
thing
need
in
to
the
do that
Lofts
out, though.
League. One thing in the Los leagues we value is it's a little thing called loyalty. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing better. Family's everything.
And family.
Yes, sir. Family and loyalty. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on
Unless
to
your
Los
name's
Day.
Ross BR, and then you get kicked out immediately after
Yeah.
joining.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's another fucked up
What-
situation.
What happened on that?
What happened is I bought a new system, new gaming remote, and I was about to buy a monitor because they're like, all right, let's get started, Leo. I'm playing on a 80-inch TV, dog. I don't have anything else. And they're like, oh man, his reaction time's slow. And I'm like, bro, I'm looking at a wall full of TV right here. I said, I'm gonna buy a monitor, bro.
Towards the end of
Hey,
Verdant.
hey, hold
This
on,
was
hold on.
towards
Who
the end
got
of Verdant.
who got you pumped up about joining the league in the first place?
Some Bane looking dude, I don't know.
And
Hey,
who was
hey.
who broke the
Who was
news
the one
to
that
you?
kicked me out?
Who kicked you
Some
out?
Bane looking guy.
The same guy.
We
Was he-
we,
is-
like an
we
asshole,
wanted
bro.
him to come in. We gave him pretty much. He came in with not a lot of time before.
Emotional damage.
He came in with less than enough time to be prepared for the draft. So he was basically on a crash course. Like, hey, let's teach you. He didn't know anything about.
Yeah, and this was the
VR.
time before OSTs as well, right?
Yeah, this
Yeah,
bro. This
he-
I want to say this was like 2 weeks before draft or something.
He was worse. He was worse
Yeah.
than some of the worst people you've.
And granted, we weren't in the same place we are now. We have a lot more structure now with a lot more admin guys, and there's we're way better off now than we were then.
I think Ross BR is just saying it would have been nice for the heads up.
But
a
we
little
did
early.
try. I do want that on the record that I did try to play with Leo multiple times that week, and my man came in with like, I don't even know, bro. A couple rough nights, had a few to drink. We're just trying to jump out the airplane. I'm like, all right, Leo, you need to stay with me, okay? Just press A to jump or whatever the hell the button was, and just stay close to me. Bro, 3 maps in a row, this fool dropped at different places. Couldn't find him. Didn't know what was going on. 3 games, no kills. Just and bro, I just saw a problem. Like if he would have went to another team with that little of experience,
You
somebody
mean you would
would've
have
been
drafted
upset.
him? I thought that was one of the things you were
Shit,
going to
boy,
draft. Him.
I don't know, man. You know I'm not the best drafter, but shit.
I think that was part of the commitment. You were going to take the reins on
Well,
it.
in the
Sounds like
begin-
all
it
that shit y'all talking about Romeo, they got it from Omar. Sounds like.
Damn.
in the
Man.
beginning, my eyes were lit
That
up
badass.
because I was thinking PP90 Romeo Ross, but that's not what came into Verdance that night. I think I did you a favor.
BRs are a different monster. I think now with Loaf's Day around the corner,
Ooh, low state.
Modern Warfare 3, if Leo starts to grind right now with the rest of us, plays some OSTs, gets the feel of BR Battle Royale, I think he's gonna be a sleeper if he decides to join.
He's got to want it though. Does he want it?
I'll tell you what.
We have had no previous discussions about this.
No,
I'm gonna roll on the 60-inch TV this time, not the 86, so maybe it'd be better. But I'm
You
not
got
gonna
nothing smaller, cuz.
I'm not gonna purchase a monitor because last time I was about to pull the trigger. I remember that day too when Omar called me and I was all excited. I was like, "Hey, bro,
Oh
which
my
one's the best?"
God.
I said, "Which one's the best monitor, guys?" I was in a text message. Which one's the best one? They was like, "That one's legit, bro. Get that one." And I'm not looking at 500 at least. All right, man, I'm about to get it right. Omar calls me. He's like, "Hey, bro, you saw that? Which monitor, man? Which one you think?" Yeah, man, I think you might want to just save that
Hey,
money, big dog.
Leo, you were in line at Best Buy or what?
I was in line, bro. I had it ready. I was gonna put it on the card, bro. Yeah,
Hey,
12 months, no
hey,
interest.
your brother just gave away a nice little monitor to the Big Red Machine. He should have been looking out for Ross BR. What
Hey,
happened
I
there,
got
Leroy?
I was gonna say I got another monitor with his name on it.
Hey, that sounds like
Hey,
y'all
there we
MO.
go.
Hey,
I
Got
mean,
another
ability
monitor.
wise, I would put Ross BR immediately ahead of a lot of players. If he put the time in,
Oh, 100%.
he would come in.
Well,
with
hold
a
on.
lot. Everybody
on.
would want Leo.
He still
Hold-
uses the sticks for FIFA. So
Hold on a second, boys. Hold on a second. I want to say one thing. I haven't seen Ross BR play any shooters in a long time.
Yeah, but
You
the
know who
pedigree's
else on our
there.
bowling squad doesn't play shooters anymore?
Who's that?
Bassett.
Who's Bassett?
the other renegade.
Renegade Texan.
Oh yeah.
Renegati.
Didn't we condemn him in a previous podcast
Are we
already?
saying Leo would automatically be better than? You're saying he would automatically better than Bassett?
Well, Bassett. I mean, I've always stuck by the Bassett has the strategy part down, which is something you really can't take away from him because he's always. It's just how his.
I'm talking
his
about a
brain
shooter,
moves.
bro.
Well, he has to ask
But-
for
Killer.
permission.
I'm talking
He has
about
to-
a killer.
If Leo plays for a few weeks, no question. If
First
Leo
he has to
commits
get
himself
the-
to trying to get better, no question. It's not going to be.
Nah,
He has to.
I
He has
don't
to get
think
the.
so.
He has to get the okay
Chill,
to,
bro.
to
I
set
don't
up
think
his.
so. I think he's
system.
on Rocky level.
You need to chill out, bro.
No. I just want to put a fire in Leo's ass. I think he's on Rocky level.
Well, I'm just saying that Renegade has to give permission to do a setup first before anything.
This is true.
Yo.
Yeah.
I guess time will tell.
Anyways. Yeah. Anyways,
So yeah, Loaf Day.
What about Los Day?
It's a couple weeks
This-
away, or not even, right?
Dude, not even, dude. It's like
What do we got?
it's
Not
11
this
days
Friday,
away.
but next
13
Friday?
days.
Oh,
13
boy.
days, 14 days.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
I saw Josh was asking about it starting the night after or right after
Oh
bowling
no,
on
we've
Thursday.
learned our lesson.
We've been down that shit before. Too
Yeah,
too
that
many
midnight
lag outs.
releases. Nah.
Nope.
We've outgrown
I mean, I
that,
might be
waiting
on
2 hours.
myself
Shit,
trying,
I'll
but
be
like,
on.
I'm not trying to have everybody over and nobody.
Then we
being
just
able to
sitting
play that
around
night.
waiting for the
Yeah,
fucking.
We've
yeah.
learned our lesson there.
Hey, we're not gonna just be sitting. We get the hot and readies.
I mean, I might
Yeah,
be down
well, I
for
mean-
for just bullshitting right after bowling if y'all want, but
Yeah. No, the main course is on Friday though.
yeah, main course like 7, 8 o'clock, bro. We're gonna bring
What
some
are we
good
having?
food.
What are we having?
I know
We haven't discussed
Roadhouse Rolls will be
anything.
there.
I know. Let's
Like
discuss
always.
it right now. What we? I mean, we not nothing set in stone, but maybe some hot and readies.
Of course, the hot and readies. That's
Of
like
course, of
they're
course.
they're gonna be there.
Fucking guy said hot and ready 8
They-
times.
Maybe
Hey,
some.
but- We need the midnight Merc snacks though. You know, some
Ooh,
Tyson
Merc-
Buffalo
Merc-
chicken tenders like
Merc
back in
pack?
the day.
Damn, the throwbacks. That
The
makes
Walmart
sense.
Throwbacks,
pizza.
some
Man, my
fucking
mo-
chocolate chip cookies fresh out
We'll
the
definitely
oven
get the
kind of shit.
we'll get the loaves cookie.
My mouth's watering right now. I
Man, that
apologize
Lowe's
if y'all
cookies
can. If y'all can
trash,
see
I'm
the.
not gonna
Y'all can
lie,
see me
bro.
slobbering.
You
with
didn't
the
like it last time?
720p
Last time it was
camera.
fresh.
I've never liked them,
Bro, the
and
last
and
one was
it's so
fucking so
and it's
soft.
so much left over. It sits there for weeks because it's not like I personally like it. So I might have a bite every once in a while, and I'm like, why am I still holding on to this? Like,
Some Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, that boy Big
rolls?
Red Machine's gonna bring them.
oh, the rolls
I
for
guess.
sure.
Oh,
rolls
man,
for
those are
sure.
good. Hey,
With a
what
whole
about
tub
that?
of butter for Leroy
Hey,
himself.
Hey, what about that time Chris ordered that pizza and left the hell out there for like an hour and a half?
No, that was
Hey,
me.
hey,
that was
was-
me.
that was-
That was
oh,
me.
bro.
That was me. We were in the middle. We were in the middle of a draft, and we ordered it, and we were wondering where the hell it was, and that shit was on the doorstep for an hour.
Yeah.
It still tasted good. Still slapped.
I mean, at
Make
least
sure-
pizza cold is all right, you know.
Hey, it's a good thing there are no ants on that.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Loaf's Night. That's always a good day out of the year where you get to feel like you're 18 years old again. New release.
Yeah.
Pop some
Is
Mountain
that a,
Dew, Code Red, maybe. Some
is that a
Doritos.
league
Make some
invite or-
Batmans again.
Ooh.
Is that a league invite or is that going to be just for?
This
Certain
I
people.
invited
Special-
quite a few people to actually come to the house itself. Obviously, we can only play like 6-man at a time, but
Yeah, but we could have enough to like. I wouldn't mind like if three of us are playing this and it's 6-man there, or could break it up however.
yeah,
But damn, do we have the bandwidth? How's that internet?
probably not anymore. To be honest, since I fucking downgraded. But you know,
Hey, you
Not
can
every
upgrade.
time.
You can upgrade for that month.
I
Hey,
could. Probably not.
I'm sure it's still sufficient as long as we, especially.
What do
if
you,
we
who
go
do you
LAN.
have? You got Xfinity? We got.
Xfinity,
I
bro.
know somebody.
Yeah, we
you
know
got
a
a
guy.
Get that fresh signal or what?
Get that
Absolutely.
fresh signal.
Oh man.
God damn, that's the funniest story ever. The fresh
Hey,
signal.
Big Red is in the chat. He says, "Oh, now y'all want to go live." Okay, he wanted us to go live last time. But
Well, hey,
weren't ready for
you
it.
know what? You know what? Shout out to my boy Big Red for giving us the idea of going live. We appreciate it, Big Red.
All right.
All right, so what we got? So let's see. Are we gonna stream that too? Like we do all our.
I was thinking that. I think
Loaf
we could.
Day? I will
Loaf Day.
stream. I'll have my stream on the entire night.
Maybe a
Since
couple.
I have my setup, I'll just have it
allow-
on the entire night.
Allow a couple people shout out. Let people see what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
we
just
could
let them
kinda
play
treat it
on my
like a draft
console for
night.
a game or two. Like, I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah.
See if Nav's gonna bring us.
Maybe
360
hook up
pull.
a different webcam like for different views. Have 'em
Yeah,
hooked
wasn't
up.
it- wasn't it-
absolutely.
wasn't it Nav that bought his 360 pole camera or whatever to the
He brought that
other
to the
draft?
draft. Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe he could bring that.
I don't know if he's coming. I don't think
I
he
like, I
got
like
the
how you just
invite, Gus.
volunteering people's equipment.
Yeah.
I know, right? All right. Let's go. All right, moving on, boys. Let's talk about some of these Los Tourneys these recent Los Tourneys. First of all, we got the Resurgence, the Halloween in the Dark, so to speak. Who ended up winning that one? Bowser, or Tony? You know who won that?
Who's that handsome devil?
Shout out to
Oh
Trippy.
man, who won that, Omar?
Bro, we dominated that shit.
Yes sir.
That was a nice
Played in
little
that.
turnout.
Shout out to Trippy.
Yeah, it was good.
Shout out to
It was
Trippy.
nice.
Boy dropped like 80 plus.
80
bit of a
plus.
carry
But
there.
hey, let's just say this though. Hey, you could have made it. It could have happened with that boy Reload 5 being a 1. Come on now, give me some credit.
We had room for one more, didn't we?
Shout out
We
to
could have
whoever did the
upgraded.
rankings.
Yeah, we could have upgraded you.
That was I heard somebody was a little perturbed with the ranking system, but we're not gonna name names.
Hey, we weren't in charge of it this time, right? We just played
Yeah,
in it.
we were just players that night.
I think Kryptonian Bane was an avid basically against the rankings, so to speak.
I don't think Trippy should
he
ever
voiced
be a 3 and not elite ever again.
He voiced his opinion.
While we'll take the dub and the money, I don't think my man should ever be less than elite. That kid is
Even
is a beast.
even if he was a 4, we had room for that, right?
That is true. That's not
Yeah.
forget
Yeah,
that. It's
it
not
was
like we
not
took
like
advantage
not a
of the
huge
thing.
deal.
Yeah, true that. Extra.
True that. All right. I mean, that was fun. I mean, that's probably one of the better
Yeah,
tourneys we had.
how many
Resurgence
did we
tourneys.
get? It was like 22, 24.
I think so.
It was a lot of
A
entries,
A lot of
in
entries
a few
for
days.
5 days. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was.
Well, you know how this league is, man. OSTs were popping off at least like 5 a day, so we can
Yep.
expect all Call of Duty tournaments to really pop off.
This is true. Moving on from that, what about that Rocket League? That was, I mean,
So
that was
this
kind of my
this
first time playing.
so this week we decided to venture off in a different avenue for the tournament. Throughout the off season, we usually do like one-off tournaments that might extend a few days or might just be one night. It can be anything really, and we've put it into a couple of the other admins' hands. And this week they had chosen Rocket League, which is, everybody knows that game combines little Mario Kart meets soccer. It was legit. I had a blast. I didn't expect it to be as fun since I'd never really played the game.
He
The
thought
game's
he
been
was
out since
Ronaldo.
when?
He thought it was Ronaldo on the fucking driving the
Hey,
car.
I had
I was
fun, but
ass.
once I lost, I erased that game real quick.
Hey, nah, this fool Omar had a Portugal flag. Thought he was.
Hey, bro, you got to represent, bro.
Imagine Ronaldo was driving the car itself.
Shout out to my mom's side. Portuguese for life.
Man, I got close. I was so close. dude.
Yeah,
I got
that
so
tournament
much
was
gas.
Second place? What'd you win, Leroy?
This is 0.
Absolutely
You know what?
fucking nothing.
Hey, you know what?
Does
though?
anybody remember who went out first? Who was the first team eliminated?
Who was that? Is there anybody in the chat can tell us?
Hold on. I think I got a soundboard for that from a different
see.
guy. Guy that always eats chips. What's his name?
Was that
It's
what was
Hayes.
That boy
Hazelton.
Hayes. Oh
Yeah, that boy
shit,
Hayes-
he's in the chat. He says, "Suck
Hayes
my
is-
dick."
Hayes is sorry,
Suck a dick.
bro. He was talking all that shit too.
He was talking a lot of
He was
shit.
talking so much
Hey,
shit.
the first thing. So I had my son
Hey.
had a soccer tournament that day, right? So I was in and out of the stream once it started. I go in there, and the first thing I see, no shit, the first comment on Cody's chat was, Hayes said something like, "I got Omar, fuck," or like, "Who wants to read spin or whatever." And that bitch got stuck with the worst fucking player in the game. That's called karma,
Oh,
bitch.
Dirty booty.
Oh, dirty booty.
Oh, dirty. The complainer from earlier in the story.
I think what he did, and obviously I'm not a Rocket League expert, but this motherfucker treated it just like he treats Call of Duty. Like he watches too many streamers. So he was over here trying to fly to the ceiling and all that. It's like, Cody, bro, we can barely keep this fucking car straight. Why are you flying all over the place, bro? It's no wonder they went out right away.
hey, that's how he fucking.
Hey, but he said he scored some goals. Unlike
Bro,
somebody I know. I think my team, me and Joey scored everything. I had a fat
didn't get one
old donut. I'm
the
pretty
whole
sure I
night.
pulled up a donut, bro.
I think I scored 4 goals.
I think I scored 2.
I might have gotten
That was
lucky and
my
gotten
night.
one in, but I don't remember.
Hey, I tell you what, me and Fatty didn't go out like punks though, bro. We took it to the second game.
Yeah, but when
Man,
we
you
talk
want
about
to talk
skill
about
gap, like,
skill?
oh shit,
Fetty
that
is a
game.
monster, but so is the guy that beat y'all, Stone Cold.
Yeah, Stone Cold is good. I think Fatty said him and Stone Cold are about the same rank.
Where did he come from? Where's Stone Cold? What's
It's
his
one of
buddy?
Fetty's friends. They play
Oh,
all
okay.
together.
All right. Well, at least he's one of
Victoria,
Fetty's
Texas.
friends and not Victoria, Texas.
Hold on, he's talking about that Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Oh, man, where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
But no.
Yeah, but
Lyra,
that,
what the,
that,
what
that
the
was
fuck was that, bro? What theme song is that? That's not a theme song or an
that was
opening
Omar.
music
That's
video
mine.
I've ever heard.
That's
was
the
that you?
glass breaking.
There
The rattlesnake.
Oh, damn
Hey, he thought that sounded like old Renegades.
Bop, beep, bop, bop.
Anyways, Hayes is
Do you think?
trash.
Do you
that's
think?
I know.
Do you think that we'll see the Stone Cold guy again, or did he just come take the money? It's like see
He
you later.
came and
It's
took
just-
He came and took BG's money is what happened. I remember
who
BG
put the most in the
I think BG put up like
sprints?
150.
God.
Golly.
Damn.
I don't know. They said BG
But
had
that's his
signed
clique too. Then if he knows Fetty, he knows BG.
Probably,
so.
yeah.
All right, so they probably fucking threw him a little bit back. Who knows?
I
Hopefully.
hope
Hey,
so.
how about the best part of that tournament was Trippy and his
Commentating?
commentating, bro?
Yeah,
Did you go back and watch any of it?
I was watching a lot of it like while it was happening. I
He
couldn't hear a
shit
lot of it.
on all of us.
Oh yeah, he
Hey,
did.
I was
Oh yeah, that. Apparently he didn't like my my car. He thought my car looked like
No,
shit.
your
It's
car
like,
was
hey
garbage, bro.
motherfucker, I don't have options. All right, and I was like, I didn't put a lot of thought into it.
Hey,
Just
we
blue,
should
yellow, and fucking a flag.
Yeah.
we should do. Can you have 4v4 in a private match?
I have no idea, bro.
I
If
think
we
it's 3v3, and then you have that other game mode.
so
you
we
can
should
do
do
4v4.
a 5v1 versus Trippy. Like the people on his team also try
Apparently,
to
it
score.
wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
He's
no,
just
he's
gonna
too
fly
good.
over us. He can dribble that ball in the air and then fucking dunk it.
I don't know. I don't think he can do 1v5.
I
Trippy
think
said,
he
"Yeah,
could.
you can." He
I'd
said,
put-
"Yes,
I'd
you
put
can.
money
You
on
can
it.
do a 4v4 in a private."
Is Trippy in the chat?
Yeah, Hayes
Yeah,
is
he
there
just said
too.
it.
Hayes is not happy
But
with
I'm-
your comment about
but-
fuck Hayes. He's not.
Hey, but I'm saying though, like
be
like,
nicer
not-
to Hayes. He's
I'm
part
talking
of
about
the
like
program.
Emotional
I'm,
damage.
I'm talking about like Stone Cold. I'm talking about Fetty and Joey and them.
All of the
against,
Los really good players
Oh.
against Trippy.
No,
like
I
no,
still
not
don't
us.
think they got a chance, bro.
Like
I
The
5v1.
don't know,
score,
bro.
score would
You-
be like 12-3 or something.
that might be too much, though. You think you can take all those guys, Trippy? You're talking
Trippy,
about
can we make that
Joey's
happen?
good. Hayes
I'm
is
talking
pretty
about-
good. Fetty is pretty
Bro,
good. Put all those
I'm
guys
talking about-
against him.
I'm talking about three can be in the goal the whole time, just deflecting the shots.
Yeah, you're
Like,
right.
he
That's probably a
scored.
little too much.
There's no
Probably a little-
5v1. There's no way he can do that.
I agree.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the ones
Yeah.
that were up there.
Yeah,
I don't think Trippy's that good, bro.
I just think there's limitations, right? The goal's only so
Yeah,
big.
that's what I'm
too many
saying.
guys just flying around.
If you have three
I
guys
don't
like they
know,
can,
man.
But he
Like, if you
did
have
he
three
did
guys
reach the
block-
highest level, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about a professional.
Bro, I'm just saying there's
Hey,
5 of them.
Hey, Josh is criticizing your background. He said, "Why does it look like Leroy streaming from LJ's closet?"
Damn.
Emotional
Josh
damage.
such a hater, bro?
I'm not gonna say anything. You talk about from my house with
Yeah,
one of
bro.
my
I thought it
little
looked dope
bedrooms?
before we got started. I was like, "Yo, that looks pretty clean, man." What's the
Hey,
best piece you
it-
got back there? Do you have a prized possession, something more than the rest? Looks like it's kind of
Well,
like
I
your
got,
sick.
I,
sexy
got, I, got, I
goggles.
got one of them right here.
Bro, only the real ones will know about this, bro. Look
What is that?
at this fucking thing, bro.
Hey, which Call of Duty was that from, bro?
What's that, baby? Look at that. Can you maybe I'll focus in there?
Hey, shout out to
Modern Warfare 2.
it was just
Mhm.
put into the haunting, right? Those night vision
Those
goggles.
night vision
finally,
goggles?
finally
Yep.
got in there.
Hey, Lyra, turn off the lights and just wear that for the rest of the podcast.
Oh, I got. Hold on. I got one more. Hold on.
This motherfucker.
Which
Josh
one
Hey,
is
you
he
know
gonna
what?
Josh
pull
said
out?
looks like a closet.
Leo, you know which ones he's going to bring out right now. What's his most prized comic?
I don't think he's gonna bring out a comic.
You don't think so?
Nah, I
Bring
think
out
he's
action
probably gonna do the
something.
little
All
RV
right.
car.
See, Let's see if the cats in the chat know what this is.
Oh, they don't
yes,
know about
sir.
that, bro.
What I tell
Oh,
y'all?
that's great.
What
That
I
is
tell
great.
y'all?
I have another one, but I gave it to
That's
I think I
Black
gave it
Ops
to
2.
Romeo.
That's Blops 2, right?
That's Blops
Mhm.
Yeah.
2.
Nuh-uh.
That's one.
No?
I think so.
Black Ops 1?
Black
Yeah.
Ops 1.
Oh, the
Black
very
Ops
first one.
1.
Bro,
I
that
got
game was
Blops
so
2.
fucking good, bro.
I gave Blops 2 to Romeo. It was a
It was a big
it's
old
a quad
chest, right?
it's a quadcopter. The quad
Oh.
shooter.
Bro, each one of these like limited edition boxes when they would drop for the
They
game
don't
would
make
cost
these
like
they don't make these
They don't.
nowadays.
They
$250,
don't, bro.
$300, and we would be in those like epic GameStop lines back in the day. And
Oh,
Leroy
yeah.
would go right to the front because one, he's a officer. He kind of had the hookup at the location we all went to. But also, like, if you had the limited editions, they would announce before, like, right at midnight, like, hey, who got the limited editions? And even if you were in the back of the line, you got to go up to the front and, pick it up because it was a fucking treasure chest. And
Hey, one of the best
fucking
ones
so
right here.
epic. Oh, yeah, that's a good one, bro. Get that
Ooh.
bitch.
Nasty.
Really, some fucking epic drops, man. GameStop's going to be in trouble, bro. Do you think they're going to fucking make it? All
Nah.
these digital, bro, it's probably over.
They don't do these limited shits anymore. The only
I
people that get them are
one,
like
but they're
big
like
streamers.
I
Like
saw
they
some,
send big old packages to streamers now.
yeah,
Like that's all I ever see.
but I don't know if that's from GameStop or if that's from like the distributor of the game, or what do they call it?
Bro, they don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace, bro.
All right, let's move it on. I think our next tourney that we have scheduled is Fall Guys.
Hey Leroy, someone in the chat said you gotta watch that ass crack because we're gonna get banned for nudity.
Oh shit. Literally.
Hey, that's what we're known for.
Yeah,
Come
I
to
got
the
a little
bowling
stiff
alley.
when I start.
Hey, come
Hey,
to the bowling.
alert, bro. No cracks on the show, bro.
No
Hey,
cracks.
come to the bowling alley.
You'll see plenty.
You ever want to see a man clap with one hand? Make sure you come through.
Oh shit. Here we go. I didn't think Leroy was gonna do it on the podcast, but now with the
Nah.
video on, he might.
No,
They don't deserve it. They don't deserve
They
it.
don't deserve it. They gotta come to the alley for that.
That'll be one of maybe when we make 25 episodes or something, they can get some of that.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. What about Fall Guys? I mean, hopefully there'll be another one.
Oh yeah,
Another good one.
they just announced the next tournament for this week would be another Epic Games Fall Guys.
So any of the Loves guys wanting to play in this next tourney, this will be Fall Guys. Go ahead and download it like Chapo, so you can
It's
take
free.
your money.
Hey, so what I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. It's gonna be less money this time though, because there's not gonna be any wheel spins.
No wheel spins?
I
Did
think
they
they
say that
said they're
already?
gonna do it like a draft style,
Different style? That's cool.
which is
Whatever
okay. But like,
Just
damn, we
keeping it
got all
fresh.
these big ballers like BG and Joey and Hayes spending all this money to
Dude,
respin,
I
bro.
think BG's
We
still
should respin
recovering.
every time.
Shit, they might end up just that money wants to be spent, so it'll find a way, maybe through side bets or something.
Okay, yeah.
You never know. You never know.
Life finds a way.
Life finds a way. But I am
then
looking
after
forward to it because
that,
that game is fun as shit.
That's gonna be probably our last tournament because then you got Call of Duty the next week.
This is true.
Oh man, I did see that. For one, before we move off Fall Guys, shout out to Cam, Greeny, and who's the other stud? Who always balls out in that game?
No idea.
Damn.
I'm pretty cold myself. I don't.
Are you good at Fall Guys?
Yeah.
No, you're trash.
He's good at everything, right? He came in second place in Rocket League after never playing it before.
That's true.
That's
true.
I played with Reloy 5 Junior a couple times.
Actually, he's not good at everything. He's number 5 on our bowling squad now.
Oof.
But I do probably have the most
Yeah.
wins though.
In bowling?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hell
about
no.
that. I don't know about
I'll have to
that.
double check those numbers.
Double check. Let's get it. You heard it
Yeah,
here.
You have 0 wins in poker.
Oof.
All right. Let's
Shots fired.
move it on. Let's move it on.
Okay, so the one thing I was gonna say was, so is anybody playing the campaign? Because that drops early. Is anybody thinking about dipping their toe in the old Warzone or Modern Warfare?
Lalo will.
I haven't played a campaign in a hard minute, to be honest with you.
Lalo plays all them campaigns.
I think I'm gonna try, bro. I haven't played one in.
It would be nice. It would be nice if somebody from the Los streamed the campaign. Maybe get some views. It'd be
Yeah.
pretty dirty.
I wonder if it's gonna be any
not a
good.
bad idea.
That wouldn't be a bad. You heard it.
I kind of
Like I
I kind of
said-
feel like I'm done playing Warzone 2. Like it doesn't feel like there's any reason to play it anymore, right? You still
Yeah.
gotta
Wanted to get-
scratch that like first person shooter itch.
I wanted to get those skins though from the collecting the souls.
I got that. Put it in after we finished the other night, and I haven't picked it up since. But maybe for Lopes Day, that's what I'll do. I'll have my stream going the whole time,
Oh,
and it
shit.
just be running through the campaign.
That'd
And
be
whoever
dope,
wants
dude.
to jump in and play like a level can jump in and play a level.
Oh, that would be
Sign-
dope.
sign-
What do y'all
sign
think
me
about
up.
that?
Sign me up.
Sign
I'm down
me
for that.
up.
We'll do the campaign on my stream.
Bro, that's what we
Okay.
need to start
Well,
doing. A good
run through
campaign.
Run through the whole thing through the whole night. You know.
Actually, try to give a little bit of attention to the actual story. Sometimes when I play
Yeah.
those, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just shooting shit and I don't really pay attention. Like sometimes
If
there's some
you do-
decent storytelling going
If anybody in the league's watching, you're gonna do that. Let us know. Let us know in the Discord.
on.
And let me know if the ending is you about to die and you just somehow throw a knife at the guy at the end. and-
Shout out to
Oh.
Modern Warfare 2, bro.
That's
That
like the
was such the
ending.
coldest ending ever, bro.
It
What a
was.
fucking throwback.
Absolutely.
You remember it being difficult? Like I actually like it was kind of easy once you knew what it was, but like I think
Yeah.
I missed the first throw because it was like, what the fuck is happening? Like
Yeah,
why
what's
is it
going
so
on?
slow or like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Josh
Yeah,
said, "Is that Rawest BR?" 100%, bro.
Yes, sir.
The one and only. And then Trippy said, "I will be on that campaign as soon as it drops." So excited.
Hey, go ahead and make sure you can record it. Is he gonna record it or he's just gonna be on it?
I don't know. Trippy, you gonna be streaming the campaign?
If you're streaming, you got a viewer right here.
I mean, there's co-op. Like how many? Actually, I don't know. It could be single player only.
Bro, what about the first? Was it the first Modern Warfare that had the sniping stage
The first
With
one.
I know
ghillie
what you're
suits?
talking about. Yeah.
with the ghillie? Dude, that was
They-
Oh.
They
I
have
remember that.
each
I remember.
one
I
now,
remember
for
that
sure, though.
airport. I remember that airport episode.
with the Romanian
No
Romanian
Russian?
guy wearing
Russians
the
or
fucking coat.
Ukrainians. I don't know. Who
I
it
mean-
was, but that
I
was
mean,
fucked
Russian.
up, bro.
This
But
guy.
you know what, bro? Nobody batted an eye, right? You just fucking mowed those people down like nothing.
I heard
That
they
shit was
changed
weird,
that from
bro.
this past Call of Duty.
Oh, they cut that shit out.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't play that no more. I don't even think like if
Unless-
you downloaded the game, like you can't.
You gotta
can't play
have the
that no
hard
more.
disk,
Well, the good thing Leroy has the hard
You
disk.
have to have
Yeah.
one of the hard disks from back then because
bro. I got
if
the
you
hard
got
disk.
any hard disk over the last like 5 or 10 years, like bro, that shit's out. Like, and no digital copies have it. Like that shit is gone.
Bro,
That
how-
shit is wild.
I probably
Speaking-
got it in my closet somewhere.
Hey, this just popped in my head.
Oh,
Speaking
shit,
about
bro.
special editions and stuff, how sick were the old special edition consoles, bro? The noises.
Oh man, I still have the
Sure.
R2D2 one, but yeah, the Modern Warfare one.
now they just
the way it
now
started,
special-
bro. The
yeah.
sounds.
the special
mean-
edition is just a video game included with it, bro. That's it.
I got my day one Xbox, bro,
I feel like
and my
like
day one
the
controller.
damn that was a night.
Yee.
That was a
I might have to
Yeah.
snag that controller. I can't find mine.
the new
Uh,
PS5
uh.
bundle isn't. It doesn't have any artwork or anything to it. Have you seen?
the yeah, I think it is,
saw-
but I
I
heard
s-
it's kind of plain.
That's a shame because the Halo Xbox I just bought for Cal was pretty dope. It was like the old school.
Did it make
limited
noises
editions.
though?
I'm not sure if it makes noises, but the just the aesthetic of it, it looks different than the regular Xbox. It's clean.
I heard when you hit the disc button, it goes, oh.
Hey,
How does it sound?
hey,
Uh-huh.
sounds like Lozo. Sounds like Lozo.
hey! While we're
Oh,
while we're
God.
going back down, while we're going down memory lane, remember the old? Does anybody in the chat remember the old Wi-Fi connectors you had to buy separate and plug in, and it connect to the back?
Well, yeah, I got
Bro, that
extenders on them
was-
hoes
bro,
because
that was
you had the
so-
regular ones, and then you had
Yeah,
the extender you put on the end of it.
the dual antennas.
Yep.
That's just, bro. That was.
Bro, you guys need to open the chat and see what these motherfuckers saying. Buzz said, "Hey, said Leroy's headset is screaming."
Oh, damn.
And then Hey said, "We're 60 years old." I want to show something while we're talking about Lozo.
Poor
So
Leroy.
Yeah, it's a. He's still upset about fucking.
Yeah, he's
getting
salty
knocked
as
out.
fuck for sure.
He's still
I want,
salty.
I want to show some. I don't know if Apple does this, so shout out to everybody that has Google or Android. When you're going through your photos, right? Obviously, it knows who we all are, right? Like if I go into my phone, I could find all the pictures just of Leroy, like searched by his face or Chris's
Yeah.
or anybody, right? So as soon as you open the app, sometimes it'll prompt you like, "Hey, is this the same person?" It'll show you two different images. You know what I'm talking about? Does this do this for Apple? Do you have any idea?
No, but
I don't know
just
what you're talking
take it
about.
back to how Leroy used to look and how he looks now. This shit's funny.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure
it might show
I know where this is
like
going.
an example would be like like my daughter when she was like 15 with shorter hair, and then it'll like a recent picture be like, is this the same person? Just so like for its own algorithm to find it, right? You guys won't be able to see it on the stream, but it showed these two. Let me see if it'll fucking go. Bro, I was dying laughing. If it fucking will show it, I don't know if it will.
is that
Can
is
you
that
see it?
Loza?
Yeah,
I
but
guess
who's
it
the other
Lo-
guy? Bro, they will get a kick out of this shit.
Is
Do you
that
know who the other
Pride?
person? It's fucking Pride, bro.
Loza.
So is this the same or different person? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know where one starts and one
Lovers.
ends. I don't know, bro. They kind of connected.
Oh, dude, that's terrible, bro. Why you do it like that?
What do you mean? I love those guys. Those are some of the best guys to. When you go to draft night, if you ever make it to draft night, those are two of the best guys to chill with. Especially Pride, because he's this last time we were watching soccer almost half the night, drinking beers, watching soccer. My kind of guy.
Ooh, I didn't even know where we were. Where did we?
I don't know. We
Yeah,
got
that
on a
was- that
fucking
was so-
tangent as usual. We need to
that
get
was so
Hayes in
good,
here
though.
to keep the fucking peace as he does in our
Oh, that was so
our
good. dude.
admin meetings.
I feel like we got some good pre-laughs in because look, you two have been building up this story that Leo's about to tell us this entire week. And if I don't laugh my ass off, I'm gonna be highly upset. I'm just saying.
Well, before we get to that story, we're not even gonna bother about OST. We know OST's coming up, but let's hear about your segment, Bowser.
Oh, okay. So, shout out to Howie. He gave me the idea, right? He was just like, "Hey, give me a shout out this week," and I'm like, "Okay, well, what kind of segment can I start on a weekly basis on based off of Howie?" And I got to thinking, like, well, there were rumors that Howie might not come back this season, and I'm like, you know what? There's always a lot of players, our low player base just bullshitting on whether or not they're gonna come back. So me and Leroy on the way to bowling last week were like, all right, let's come up with a name. And Leroy came up with a little jingle, if you don't mind.
Will they or won't they? We'll never know. It's having a little stuff in the background,
It's
but
it's in the
you get
it's
it.
in the alpha phase.
in the works.
It's in the works.
Oh,
The will they or
or
won't they?
they?
So
Will
I
they
just
or
wanted
won't
to
they?
I want us all to talk about Brad. This guy for the last 2 seasons has been yanking our chains, coming in and practicing with Focus Bloom and who's their other buddy they play with all the time?
Buzzsaw said, "What the fuck was that? Holy shit!"
It's in the works, boys. It's in the works.
It's not.
Well,
Hey, it's not,
well,
I don't have the. We
Oh,
don't have the
shit.
auto tune in and everything
Yeah,
going
yeah,
yet.
we'll-
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Will they?
Hold-
or
hold on.
won't they?
You
Let's
should
put a
hear
little-
the beat though, the beat that they have down.
Yeah,
for
wait
it.
till the
Leroy,
yeah.
Makes you come
Hey,
alive.
Leroy, singing over this right here.
Will they?
Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, that's perfect. We're good. It won't get better than that, boys.
I'm glad
okay.
I'm glad I
Hey,
had
wait-
no
hey,
knowledge
wait
of
till-
that little
hey,
segment. That was
Wait till you
awesome.
wait till you get to auto tune, bro. You ever heard of what is it, Millie Vanilli? What was the names? I'm better.
There, you're like T-Pain, bro.
I'm like
Yeah.
T-Pain, yeah.
Cam said,
Naming
"Get
on the
Chase
goose,
or Cody
naming
to
on the
sing it." Holy fuck!
alcohol.
Will they or won't
Baby
they?
Fox, bro.
Josh says it needs to be a 50s game show
Let's get
jingle.
back. Let's get back to the segment.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
will
yeah.
they or
So
won't they?
back to the segment. Will they or won't they? So basically, it's will they join next season or won't they join next season?
Just
And
for
we're
this
gonna
week,
talk.
it's that, right? It could be a
Yeah,
different segment. Let's say will they won't. Okay.
this
So
week we're
you're gonna
talking
throw
about
some guys at us?
Brad.
Okay,
No, I'm
Brad.
throwing one guy at you this week,
One
and it's
guy.
Brad.
Fuck,
Because
dude.
the last 2 seasons, he's
Brad.
been yanking our chain. He came in as a replacement for Lozo for 1 week, dropped 8 kills in a fucking playoff game,
God
and
damn,
then
8 kills, man.
he's
Holy
been
shit.
yeah, and then he's been in the lab for fucking like 2 years or something. Like, how long has it been for
I
real?
don't know. This
Like,
lab,
how
this
long you
lab
gotta
he's
stay?
in, bro. That's a fucking lab, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So that let's just talk about Bede. Like, what do y'all think? Is he actually
Do I
coming back
think
for
he's
real? For
actually
real?
coming back?
You know what? You know what? He might come back for the simple fact that just because
The movement?
the new movement, maybe.
Yeah, but that doesn't really that math ain't mathin' because if you were good with the old movement and then this Warzone 2 new movement was slower and everybody got more kills, but his kills went dramatically the other way.
I mean, but then some people are not invested in it. Like there could be turn off. Like, well,
Yeah,
You say
that's
he's not
true. That's true.
invested,
That's true.
but
That's
he's
true.
in the lab all the time.
Yeah, the
I
fucking
swear,
lab.
I
Where is
see
this
him
lab,
playing.
dude? The UPS
It's
lab?
in our Discord. I see him playing with JR and somebody else all the time.
You know what we need to do, bro? I can't believe we haven't thought of this sooner. We need to make a voice channel for when they're in there, and it needs to be the lab. So Bede is
Oh,
actually in the lab.
that is fucking perfect.
I'm writing it down as we
Because
speak.
they'll casually go in there. It'll be him, JR, and like
Look, Hayes
Chill,
is
bro.
watching us right now. Hayes can literally just go in there and change one Discord channel to the lab.
Yeah, he
and
just
we're
said, Omar,
Gucci.
you're a bitch. That's really classy, Hayes. Really classy, man.
What
Yeah,
else
but-
is new?
But
I guess he's going to sleep.
Buzz says he will come back.
Oh
And
yeah,
and Josh
Yeah.
says he's too busy moisterizing his hair.
I mean his
With
hair is
Vidal
Hey,
Sassoon, number 5. That's a good
I
shout
need-
out on the Vidal Sassoon. What the
I
fuck?
need to get his number because damn, my hair be growing long, and I need to get some
His hair is
fashion
long
tips
as
on that
fuck,
shit.
boy.
I don't know what to do with my shit right now.
Shout out to Trippy with the clip.
With the
I
clip.
got some. There's something about Mary hair gel for you.
Oh,
Extra stick.
Yeah, with the extra stick.
Hair gel? So we're just gonna do just Bede, huh? So I'm gonna say
I'm telling you,
he
he's coming
doesn't
back,
come
bro.
back. I'm gonna say he doesn't come back. Just doesn't feel like he's actually back. He's in the fucking lab still.
Well, he might be on standby for a replacement at least.
Oh, for sure. He almost was ready to fill in for us when
Like a permanent replacement guy.
yeah. So yeah, I'll say that. I'll say he stays in the lab.
stays in the lab.
And I'll probably stick with that until he's actually out. Prove me wrong, and then we'll see. But other than that, I can't even envision him being back. Period. The fact
No,
that his last 2 outings as a sub was like 8 and 9 kills, like oof.
I'm gonna go the opposite. I think he does come back.
Josh says no. Also, the Big Red Machine. I'm on the no train for Bede. Yep. Same.
Yeah. He's gonna come back.
saying
He's
he's
gonna
coming
play
back.
at least 5 OSTs.
Okay. You sound pretty confident. Almost like you
Yeah.
have prior knowledge. Of this.
Do we have a wager?
I have no prior knowledge, but I do have some side knowledge.
Was this
What
JR?
is
What the
that?
fuck is that?
What is that? How's that? Is that different? Than
No,
prior
no,
knowledge?
just like
So
the click. The click is coming back, boys. That entire click's coming back. I feel it.
That'd be dope.
I have no knowledge, but I got some side knowledge.
It's the side knowledge. It's the side knowledge that I got. I can't talk on it yet because it's part of my next week's shit. So
I don't know.
You heard it here, folks. First, it's not.
You blew the
previous
sail
episode.
right out of my wind there.
Hey, it's not.
that's not
pre-
the phrase, bro.
What is it? What is it? You blew
the wind. You blew the wind out of my steam.
Out of my
yeah,
steam.
yeah.
Yeah.
You blew the steam out of my wind.
Hey, let's. So you heard it here, folks. It's not knowledge.
I can't even think of the
Gain
real
ahead.
fucking saying
only
now. What is
side
the real
knowledge.
saying? You
Doesn't
took the wind
matter.
out of my sails?
Yes, that's the real one.
That's the real one. Okay. You blew the steam out of my wind.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else?
Josh called
No,
it.
no,
Said
no,
Bowser
no.
has inside info. You've been ratted out, bro. He knows that you know.
He doesn't have
Huh?
the inside info. He has the
Josh
side.
says that Bowser's
Side
got the
knowledge.
inside info.
I
This
have
is
the
a side
side
knowledge.
knowledge. I haven't
different.
talked to Bede.
Cam
Talked to
says,
somebody
"Lord,
else.
help him. Help him, Lord."
He's going. I gotta say. All right, guys. All right.
Okay,
all
okay,
right,
okay. Let's go.
all right. Make sure.
Hey,
Make sure.
you're gonna need to do the jingle to take us out of that segment.
Well,
hold on,
guys,
Leroy.
now that will include. Will they? Won't they? We'll never know.
Did you mean conclude? Okay, that will include. All right. So what's next? What's next?
I didn't say conclude.
Oh, you did? Okay, it sounded like you said it.
Yeah.
That will include.
Hey, well, anyways, everybody get ready for this next. This is what y'all been waiting for. If you haven't taken a piss, you might want to go take one because you might piss yourself.
Good night,
I
Trippy.
haven't,
Trippy's
I
off
haven't
to bed.
taken one, but I can't fucking leave. So
Or you might think we're just fucking crazy.
Are we at the story of the week?
is it that
Yeah.
time?
Or the
Is
story of
Raj
the month,
BR
whatever it
ready?
is?
The story of the month.
Oh man.
How
yeah,
we?
man.
What's the best way? Maybe I should help because my perspective on it would be kind of like somebody that wasn't there. So I'll set it
Well,
up by saying we were going to a housewarming party for Rocky, Leroy and Leo's nephew.
The Pinking.
My oldest daughter had a game on TV for soccer, so I was watching that until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Party was starting at 1. So I was calling Leroy to make sure they were still there, because at these Romero functions, you never know when someone gets there, when someone leaves, it's an all-day thing or a short thing. You just never know. So I called Leroy to say, hey, what's going on? I'm about to head that way if everybody's still there. Leroy answers the phone, says, yeah, we're still here, blah, blah, blah. Somehow, another goat gets a hold of the phone, Abe Postel. Shout out to Abe Postel. He gets on the phone, and he's telling me, yeah, bro, everything's cool. Come on over. But before you do anything, as soon as you get here, come talk to Leo. Leo has a story for you. And in our family, when somebody tells you somebody's got a story for you, they don't say someone's got a story for you if this story is not a story, okay? So I'm like, say less. Like when Abe said it like that in the tone of his voice, I knew for sure I was in for some shit. So we head over there, we park, we go into the house. Before I'm able to really, I say hi to a couple of the, the legends in the room, the grandmas and aunts and whatever. I instantly feel something has happened at this place. I see Abe. Abe looks at me, raises his eyebrows, and says, "Did you find Leo yet?" I said, "No, I'm looking for him right now." Leo comes through the back door, locks eyes with me, says, "Come outside. I got to tell you something." So that's the state. We all go outside. Me and my wife. I think Abe, Leo, maybe Fluffy was there. Jesus was there. Some other, there was other things going on in the backyard. Kids playing, blah blah blah. A couple of bounce houses were up. And go ahead, Leo. Then Leo tells me this.
Hold on, hey Leo. Should you give some of the key players in there? Or?
All right, yeah. So basically, this involves Sir Rock, Rocky's the Pinking's dad. He was doing a solid thing and helping him, get the party set up. He's the murderer in this whole story, and and we have a my niece's dog that they've had for like 12 years. Mumbles is involved in the story.
Mumbles.
All right, so I get Omar. I'm like, all right, hold on, man. I was like, hey, is Larry around, man? Because I don't want to tell the story. It's kind of rattled. Omar looks at me like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, bro, some fucked up shit happened, dog. Like some National Lampoon shit. Like, bro, this shit should happen to Chevy Chase. And he was like, what's going on? So I tell him, I was like, all right, bro, check it out. My brother went ahead and he was getting the bouncy house ready. And I was like, Mumbles died. And he was like, how'd that happen? I said, I'm going to tell you. I was like, my brother just getting the bouncy house ready. He's getting ready for the kids. He gathers everybody around, come on, little ones, come on, I'm going to unroll the bouncy house. We're going to go ahead and we're going to have some fun. And so my brother goes, unrolls it, like does like a whole flip so it can roll out. And out of there, the fucking dog Mumbles just fucking rolls out, tongue sticking out, just dead in front of all the kids. You hear like they're all screaming. My brother starts crying. And this motherfucker rolled up that bouncy house with the dog inside of it and put it in the travel bag and put it in the travel bag. Like, you know how like you have a
Stuff that hoe or
like a
what?
yeah, you know how you have a what's it called, the camping where you have to like put it up and you put it in the bag and it doesn't fit right, so you gotta kind of like shove it in, like maybe put your foot in that bitch to make sure it fits in that bag. He did that
The
shit.
old stomp to make it fit.
The whole stuff to make it fit.
Something's in the
does.
way, but I'm gonna make this fit. Stomp.
Hey, the people at the airline trying to fit their carry
Yeah.
on in the little square.
He said, "Don't worry, sir.
Exactly.
I'll make this fit." Stomp.
So after he does that, he drives. He drives from Pearland to El Lago. If y'all don't know where that is, it's like a 35-minute drive. Has the dog rolled up in the damn jumpy the whole time for this 35-minute drive, just chilling. He's just like, I just thought it smelled funny, you know. Fuck it, we're, by the plants. So, and he went ahead. He brought the dog out, and he left the jumper out there for like an hour and a half while they're getting stuff ready. So this dog was cooking, bro. So when he flipped it, my girl Sabrina and Rocky, they're over here trying to clean it down and stuff like that. They get the body, they're cleaning the fluids, and I'm like, bro, you're not gonna use the murder weapon, are y'all? Like, why?
These
not
kids aren't
cleaning
about to play
it?
on this thing now.
Like, you just killed
This
the
thing,
dog.
this thing's evidence at this point.
So, and this is what my cousin Ralph told me. If y'all ever like baseball stuff like that, with like select teams, that's Ralph. He was like telling me what happened because I was inside, and he was telling me the dog, like when he flipped her, said he did more flips than Simone Biles before she landed. So I go out there, I run out there, and Rocky knows me. I hear everybody crying, yelling. The kids are all in tears. They just unveiled a dead dog at the housewarming party.
Hey,
So I come
gathered
running out.
everybody.
Yeah, and they're like, Mumbles died. And I was like, oh, what? I didn't even know Mumbles was here. And he goes, yeah, neither did she. She thought she was taking a nap in Pearland before she got fucking rolled up into a bouncy house.
Like a blunt or what?
Just
Fucking
stop
hell,
this poor
dude.
dog to death. Duh. And if you know my brother Larry, he's like the most sociable guy. Like, he'll go up to you, hey, how's everything going? How's the family? This dude was stone cold quiet the whole time. And everybody kept on telling him, like, no, Larry, it's okay. This past week she's been sneaking into the bouncy house. When animals, they feel like they're gonna die, they try to get away from the house or go somewhere and hide. She was probably already dead. I looked at Lear. I said, "Man, hell no, the motherfucker killed that motherfucking dog." I said, but Larry finally started feeling better. He was like, "Yeah, that was probably it. Yeah, it's like hell no." I was like, "Man, it made me think of Coming to America." I was like, it's a damn shame what they did to that dog.
Hey, hey, I had-
Mumbles had those like strained eyes, like it was definitely suffocation that took her out, not
Dog,
a peaceful
tongue
nap.
her tongue was
Hey.
sticking out like.
hey,
Oh,
had,
no.
hey, I had to check Larry's hands. Found bite marks on him, little bite marks.
Defense
on him.
wounds.
She didn't go. She didn't,
It shows there was a struggle.
she didn't go willingly.
So hey
She
man,
go
this looks like there was a struggle there.
What did they say? Mumbles wasn't going to miss the last
Larry
family
said
gathering,
he said
He said I'm making it to that housewarming one way or another.
dead or alive.
That are alive.
And
Coming
it's
with
gone.
me.
Yes, rest in
Uh,
peace, Mumbles.
Anyways, bro,
That was the most fucked up shit, bro. Just
Hey,
because
I told
one.
one of my patients that story, bro. They're still laughing about it. It's been a week. They're still bringing
bro,
it up.
how does that
How are
even
they
happen,
doing?
bro? Like, how does that
That's crazy.
you think if somebody told me that shit, I think you're telling me a movie. Like, you
Dog.
I
folded
mean,
it-
Mumbles
you-
was
you-
also really, really small. I'm thinking in my head, the way I envision it, like obviously it was an accident. Like Larry's like, obviously.
Yeah, that's what
I
we all
think
say.
that Larry
it's
just
just-
didn't do
Hey,
his due diligence of like laying it out flat before he stuffed it, which is like a common mistake. I would have done the same. Just kind of like grab it, fucking roll it up, or just whatever to get it in the bag. And fucking Mumbles was in
Well,
that bitch. He's so little.
Hey,
He's so little.
hey,
Hey,
He's
I'm glad you
frail,
got
man.
that take.
Did he not hear Mumbles?
I don't know. He said he
I mean,
thought
if
that
he
just
did it
crunching-
fast,
crunching
bro,
was the
like,
noise that it made when you put
this-
it up.
This dog was like, I saw her like 2 weeks ago. Bro, she's barely getting around. Like this, definitely like it's her time, right? She just didn't know it was gonna be her time this way.
Hey, Leary, what'd you say, bro? That because my brother, he's known to be a little bit frugal. Leary said that he found out what the bill was gonna be to put her down, so he's like,
Yeah.
I had to do it myself.
Hey, so he went from, you said Pasadena,
It's
Nah,
about
Pearland.
35, 40-minute ride, bro.
Pearland to El Lago.
Yeah.
Yeah, like chemo area.
2 hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Hey, I was like,
If it was a 5-minute car ride, she would still be here.
Hey, I was like the old National Lampoon's Dog Killer.
Dog killer.
Dog killer, exactly.
The back.
Hey,
When he
Cam
dragged
said
us outside.
he's reporting this podcast animal cruelty.
This was some National Lampoon shit, bro. When he fucking took
Bro.
off with that dog tied to the back.
Yeah.
Bro,
Hey,
can you
so
imagine?
so he rolled it out, and Mumbles did how many flips?
Oh man, more than Simone Biles has ever done in her life.
That was the description given.
And the whole time Mumbles is in the air.
Just flying, bro. Flopping.
Oh
Bro.
man, that's fucked
Who-
up.
Oh,
Who brought
That's
Mumbles?
fucked up.
who brought? Yeah, everyone's like, who brought Mumbles?
Like, who brought Mumbles?
Duh, this
Oh,
man was
Jesus.
so
Hey,
defeated,
and, then,
bro.
and then he had to bring it to his daughter, his pride and joy.
Oh,
Hey,
my
and all the
God,
kids
dog.
there when they were seeing it.
And his name is John C.
Bro, it's one that's gonna it's a story that's gonna last, bro. I'll tell you that much, bro.
Bro, if he would have invited everybody and got the excitement for the jumpy house, like,
Yeah,
watch me
bro.
unroll it.
Yeah, that's what it's
Just slowly did it away from everybody.
Yeah, it would have been different if he would have just found out like low key, like found out by himself. But that boy had everybody. Like
He wanted to make sure people saw it.
shit. Good thing. I remember not to sleep near a bouncy house
It
whenever
was
I
an
go to his
alibi,
house.
right?
Hey, I make sure not to sleep in a bouncy house when I go to his house.
And who was this?
It's
Larry.
Larry,
Oldest
Oh,
brother.
man.
Oldest brother. Hey, Josh
Oh, man,
Josh
bro.
says we need to repurpose Mumbles stuffer, put her as the MVT3 trophy.
Hey, they were about to put. Hey, I was
fucked up.
telling them put a little cross on that jumpy house where the
Bro.
body was.
They painted it white yet in her memory?
They said she's up in that jumping house up in the sky now.
Up in the sky.
Hey, this the picture Leo sent me. Oh damn, you
Oh,
probably
and I was
can't see it. You don't see that?
A little bit,
Oh,
yeah.
man. I was gonna reenact it for you. If we would did it Saturday, I would have
You
stopped
were
by.
gonna throw that bitch up in there.
Put it in a
I was
blanket and
literally
throw it
going-
out.
Put it in a little comforter or a blanket. Just fucking roll that bitch out or what?
Bro, I had a construction trash bag, those black ones, and I was gonna
Oh,
roll
my
her up in that
God.
bitch and then flip it for you,
Bro.
so you can see to get the exact feel of what it was like to be there.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Hey, Mumbles looks like Rawest BR's little icon on this Discord.
Yeah, that's her cousin. He's coming for revenge.
That's Rumbles.
It's
Causes
Rumbles.
death under investigation by Renegade Texan Josh.
Oh god. Yeah. He'll
Oh,
be hitting us all up for them notes.
For real. Oh look, hey, we need to stuff Mumbles the new trophy for the MVT3.
Chill.
Respect.
Just said that.
Hey, that'd be Josh. That'd be dope. We got the ashes.
We got the ashes.
Okay, put it as a ring, championship ring.
Championship.
Put it as a diamond.
I wish Rocky would have had like a little camera on the back or something like that.
I think he does. I asked him about it, but the quality
I
nuts.
don't think they had it all set up yet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Or,
said
or
if
does it
they did
record?
that's what everybody was saying. They're like, man, they said they're glad that Larry didn't have that camera on the back because they would have said it would look like American B. Don't look at me, little puppet. Don't look at me.
So I know the story is funny telling it now, but like when that shit happened, were any of y'all just laughing off rip at it? Or
Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
dude, like it took like about 5 to 10 minutes because it was just so fucked up, bro. It was hard.
5 or
You
10
know what?
minutes.
No,
Everybody's
you know
still
what?
crying.
You know
Leo
what?
can't wait to tell the story.
To be honest, I think everybody was still quiet, and I showed up, and Leo told me that I told everybody else, bro. Leo was like, "Hey, bro, I told you to keep it on the down low."
No, dude. Hey, real talk, dog. Like everybody was fucking crying and yelling, and like when I
My
ran to the
mom-
back,
My
Rocky
mom
was like, "Hey,
pissed.
Yeah. Your mom was going around saying,
Oh.
hey, stop talking about it. Stop talking about it, Leroy. Stop. And then Leroy would do a Leroy thing and just like look at everybody else like, yeah, Mom said stop talking about it. It's like, motherfucker, you're the one talking about it. Fucking Larry's got that like blank stare in his face, just sitting over by the fireplace.
Just
Felt so bad,
traumatized.
dude. Yeah, dude.
Hey, and then y'all thought oh, Layla came in with the mumbles and that little
Yeah, Layla comes in from her little softball gig with like a little cash case, like one of those little look
little cash
just
box.
big enough for Mumbles to fit in. It's like, somebody goes, "Is Mumbles in there?" She's like, "No." It was so fucking
Yeah, her
stupid,
cash
dude.
box there. Thought she was so stupid.
So
Pretty
stupid.
mumbles.
Uh,
Pretty mumbles.
Oh, man. And then Lear was like, Larry I was telling Lear something. He was next to my mom. He said, and my mom said, "Hey, what did Larry said? He said, if you don't behave, he's gonna do you like he did Mumbles."
God damn.
Lear is an idiot.
Boy, the fool.
Hey, so
Oh,
is
man.
Rocky's house like? Is it haunted now? Because that's some
I
kind
don't
of
know,
housewarming
bro.
gift
I
right
don't
there.
know.
Man,
I
that
don't
was
know,
fucked
but
up, man.
if his dog barks because he's probably seeing mumbles in the back.
I'll
Goes
tell
to
you right now,
Mumble's
though.
past or what?
Hey, Chris, bro, when I ran up there to go see what's going on, Rocky looks at me and he's like, "Shut up, Leo. Shut up, don't say anything." I was like, man, I'm just trying. I
Damn.
heard somebody died out here,
Why you being so dramatic, bro?
Oh, man.
R.I.P. Mumbles. R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Mumbles.
Rest in peace, Mumbles.
Rest in peace.
They don't make them like that no more.
No, she was a sweet little girl.
They don't make stories like that anymore.
Yeah,
I don't know.
not since National Lampoons.
Yeah, not since National Lampoon. Fucking Clark. Start calling Larry Griswold.
Larry Griswold.
Dog, he was so happy about unveiling that damn fucking bouncy house, bro.
He was so proud.
Are
You
you
know-
ready, kids?
You remember when Clark? You remember when Clark, whenever he gets the lights ready, and he's like,
Yeah,
"All right, here
here we go. Yeah,
that's Larry." The epitome of Clark Griswold.
he probably still feels bad, bro. I feel bad for him.
Yeah. Hopefully he
Well-
doesn't listen to this and get even sadder.
Yeah, I think
Hopefully.
he gets it. He knows.
We might play for him.
Like asshole.
Great.
A little, hey, Trippy, make a clip. Anyways, man, that was a hell of a story.
Story of the month.
Story of the month. If anybody could top that, let me know. And it has to be like legit. You gotta have more. You can't just come up with it yourself. You gotta have other witnesses.
Well, we may have set the bar a little high, so let's just leave it
Anybody
open to send in great stories, and we'll
Story of the
listen to them
month.
all. Leroy will
Yeah, we're
read them
taking
all.
Yeah, we're taking listener
Story of
emails
the
at
month.
the moment.
Listener
Yeah.
emails, yes, sir. So, all right, boys. What we got a little recap. What anybody want to bring up anything or say anything before we? end
Oh,
this
can I
bad
say
boy?
something? Can I ask a question?
Of course.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Y'all said the guy who killed you on Rocket League, he was professional.
The one that was
At that game?
commentating us.
No, the one that was
commentating.
commentating.
Oh, he was a professional.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
one point, yeah.
Or at one
So
point in
I have a
his life, yeah.
question. I have a question for you, Leary. So now that I know that, if you're playing basketball and I had LeBron James, that 5 of y'all could beat him.
Yeah, of course.
That's the same shit I was thinking of earlier too, Leo. I was like, you know what? I don't think if we put a professional team of football players like
I don't know if that's the same
No,
though.
there's no way LeBron James can beat 5 of us, bro.
okay, 6
Uh,
6v1 in Call of Duty versus Huskers.
yeah,
Okay,
like
I'm
we're kicking his ass. Huskers ain't taking 6 of us. I'll tell you that.
Eight.
I
Aiden?
think, nah. If anything, the goat. What's his name? From Texas,
Scump,
Scump will take us.
Z-Laner?
bro, he
One
ain't
of them?
taking all 6 of us.
Oh, Z-Laner's not from Texas. He just plays for Optic. Sorry.
At one at a time for sure. Maybe even 2 to 3 at a time, but 6.
Like I said,
Yeah.
like
Clapping
I said,
him, dog. We're clapping him.
I'm saying,
No,
I'm
I'm
saying-
saying like in a 6v1 and like search and destroy.
I don't think
I'm
he has
saying,
Yeah,
nothing
we're
against
clapping.
Texas of y'all.
Clapping.
I'm looking at Chirpy. I'm looking at Chirpy in the chat, bro. Chirpy, if you can get you versus, I'm talking about Joey, Fetty, Stone Cold. Who else was on there?
Right.
Nav.
He can't.
Nav, Doc,
Doc,
Betty, and
yeah, Stone
He,
Cold.
I
Stone
don't think
Cold,
that he
Stone
could
Cold.
beat
Betty.
all of them in that scenario. Could he
I'd put
beat
money
two
on
of them?
Trippy.
Like 2v1, 3v1, maybe
3v1,
even.
maybe, but 5v1.
But 5v1, it's just too much, bro. The goal's only
Like
so
it-
big. The field's only so
like,
big.
You literally only
There's
have
only
to
so
have,
much boost.
You literally only have to have 3 people blocking the goal.
Yeah, especially
while
since
the other 2 are attacking.
we've played enough now over the last few days. So like my idea would be
We've
if Trip
played enough.
if Trip
Enough over the
to
past
give
six
to give
This
to
fool,
give some
this fool
Alright,
Trippy's got
alright.
like 20,000 hours,
Alright,
and
now
we've
you're-
played,
now you're-
we've played
now you're
8.
ins-
You know,
Now
no
you're
no
insulting
to
Trippy,
understand the
bro. I'm not-
mechanics and what the skill gap is, right? If Trippy does one
I
of
didn't
his
say all that,
movements where he's flying across the sky, right? He has one shot against all those guys because if they block his goal, he has no defense. And like you said, there's 2 other guys that are just going to be
They're
driving around
attacking.
waiting for that. So if he would have to score almost every single time, and with those guys, I think that there's just not enough
That's
space.
what I'm saying. And we're not talking about us. We're talking about those guys.
Right. I don't see it. Trippy said set it up.
set it up, man. Set it up. I want to see it.
Let's
I
see
do
this.
I do want to see it.
Even, 4v1.
even-
Doc, Fetty,
No,
Stone Cold.
5v1. You could do if it's 3v3. 2 of the other guys on Trippy's team would basically play goalies
I would think 3 goalies and 2 field players.
because they can, even though they're on Trippy's team, they can still hit the ball and knock the ball in
Right.
to score goals.
He would have to be flawless in each attack and defense because he can only make one dive across the goal while somebody and these guys are
Hey.
good players. I'm not talking about us. Obviously, he would mop us.
Hey, if anybody's serious about it, we can put like a little wager on it for Trippy.
He said, "No, my recovery is faster than they can even determine what to do with the ball yet." That's
Hey,
why
I don't know.
I'm
I've seen a few
SSL.
documentaries
Yeah, but we're
where
not-
someone's
oh,
taking
okay.
5 different guys. And it gets kind of convoluted after a while.
What kind of documentaries you talking about? Where the
Hey,
big
but-
pig's at, right, Leah?
We're the dick pics.
No, but you know what? Then you know what though, because or at least it would be 0-0. Like they couldn't score on him, but he couldn't score because they're clogging up the goal.
Ain't no way.
I want to see it now. Now I want to see it.
Oh, because I see those. I saw Stone Cold and Joey and
Right, like they understand
and
the
Eddie,
jumping mechanics and flying
they
or
were,
whatever.
but they were
They're not going to
blocking
do what
it.
he can do, but if 2 or 3 of them are just focused on blocking a shot, I
They
think
can
that they
jump
can do
well.
that.
They can jump well enough to block the shot. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
And
I
then
saw them
once
the
they
whole
block
time.
the shot, you got 2 or 3 others full boost, ready to like catch rebounds and all that. I would love to see this now. I don't want to see this.
We would have to get Stone Cold. Maybe Trippy can talk to Stone Cold and them and see if he could set it up.
Yeah. So the 4 or 5 best players from that night were what? Nav, Fetty, Hayes, Silvas,
We'll do
and Stone.
we'll do
Those
a
5.
best at,
Yeah, bro.
Doc.
We'll do a best out of
Doc
3.
too. Yeah, Doc. I don't think this is.
we do a best out of 3, and I'll throw in $10 if Trippy can fucking beat him.
I'll put 10 on that too.
I'll give
Put 10
Trippy
on that.
$10 if he can beat 5 guys.
Hey, Finesse's in the chat. There's a podcast. Yeah, bro. This is a podcast. Weekly.
Go back.
Podcast we do.
You missed story of the month, bro. But it was you can go back
Yeah,
and check it out.
Catch the highlights.
What's the man? We should have put the minute mark on that. I guess you could whenever.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're-
What else we have to talk about? That's about it for this.
And that's
week,
pretty
huh?
much it, though. But if, like I said, Trippy is serious, though. I'll
Let's
give
set
him 10
that
if
up.
he can beat it.
Bro, I've been in my. I know, Finesse, where you been, bro? Getting ready for the new game.
Yeah, bro. You can
It's
come
your
in.
time.
Will they or won't they, bro? Is he coming in?
Will they?
Will they or won't they?
I do want to give a quick shout out to. I'm sure everybody knows at this point that Matthew Perry passed away. Chandler from
Sad.
Friends, bro, and like
Chandler Bing.
I feel like.
Who's that handsome devil?
Hey,
rest in
what's that?
peace,
Is
man.
what was that one song that they did on Saturday Night Live, Lazy Sunday? I scream Matthew Perry. Nobody.
I don't remember that. But
His sick reference, Leary. You have the
Lazy
sickest
Sunday.
references, bro.
I feel like it's taken a few days to
It
hit
is
though.
Lazy Sunday, yeah.
You remember that Lazy Sunday? No.
No, I don't remember that, Leroy. I don't.
I do.
Thanks for totally derailing this.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry tribute.
He's all not just him, but like the whole Friends cast. Like Friends has always been like a part of my life since I was maybe like I don't know 20, 21, like in that range, bro. I've watched that show, periodically, like kind of like how we watch The Office, just kind of like on repeat for so long. And these last few days, like there's been so many of those little like videos saying, I'm sure you see them on like Facebook or TikTok
Oh
or
yeah.
whatever. Like, bro, before the show started, Bowser was putting up the Matt LeBlanc. They had those recliners, and it just got me thinking about how don't want to bring the podcast down too much, but how short the time is that we have. Like this dude was only like 54 years old. Like some of us are not that far away from that.
That's a long time though.
I mean, shit, Leroy, we getting close to 40, my boy.
I know, bro. We got only a couple years left.
And like in
Yeah,
their
make it a
friend
good
group,
14
right?
years.
In their group, like now they're down one, right? Like because there were 6,
Yeah.
and obviously you can't not think about like 15, 20 years from now, like one of our group might not be here. I mean, shit, it could happen tomorrow. It could happen anytime. So just
Yeah,
wanted
Hayes
to.
Hayes keeps playing the way he did in Rocket League.
He's done. Went to bed, Leroy. You gotta save those shots for when he's awake.
All right, that was it. I didn't know
Boo.
if he was in the chat or not.
But I just want
Hey,
to
I'll tell
make
you right
sure
now.
that we don't forget to tell each other like what we mean to one another, and doing this little podcast together. It's been something that we've talked about for so fucking long, and it just even if it never becomes anything or what, it's been a pleasure already in the short time that we've been doing it, and I love the planning that goes into it. And see, there's already somebody in the chat, Trippy, saying I love you guys. We don't know Trippy like face to face.
Unless he comes down here
Hey, we do need to get that boat down
for
here.
Love's Day.
But we know that
We
like,
love you too,
people have
Trippy.
benefited from the little community that we've built so far, and obviously we have no plans on like stopping, or we're gonna keep it going as long as we can and try to I guess spread the spirit of the loafs, or kind of like the brotherhood that we have, and hopefully everybody can take something from that. And having Leo on the podcast specifically, I'll share a little story with Leo. A long time ago, Leo had a traumatic experience. I guess him and Leroy's father passed away. It's been what, 8 years?
Man. It feels like
Years.
feels like last
So-
November, but yeah.
I don't know what it's called. I'm sure there's a term for it, or maybe I'm making it up in my head. But like when someone in your close group goes through something traumatic. I remember I had my own event, like whenever my wife's mother passed away, and I was dealing with so much shit, and you guys were there. I remember with Leo. Leo's a pretty emotional guy, and when you go through something traumatic, you kind of like latch on to whoever's around. That's a part of your group that's willing to like share that moment. And like for Leo and I, like when I went to that funeral, or the what do they call the next day,
Awake.
the wake.
Wait.
Leroy was put together, like he had his shit. He was probably burying his feelings as he always does. Leroy's stone cold when it comes to that kind of shit. But Leo, as soon as I locked eyes with Leo, it just like, it was like waterworks. Like it was just like he was letting it out. I was letting it, and it was just like a hug that I'll never forget. And I just want to like take a moment to like let Leo know like how much he means to me. Like everybody means that same way to me, but like I feel like Leo and I will always have like a little bit different kind of emotional bond or whatever. Like I just want you to know, Leo, like I will have your back for life forever, like no matter what, because of
Amen.
that moment. And that
approve.
thing that I showed a little bit ago with going through the pictures, because I was going through yours to look for the thing that we posted this morning, and it shows like all of our stuff together, and it made me go through those memories that when we went to Chicago for this dude's wedding, and the bronze fawns and all those
Fucking
things, bro.
bronze.
That shit was epic, man. But long story short, man, I love you guys.
Hold on. Hey, except Leo got banned from road trips.
He did get banned from the road trip.
Hey,
That's
it's only
another
when another
story.
person. Hey, only because another personality, bro.
Hey, that's another story.
Shout out
though,
to my
bro.
sister-in-law. She was drunk and being a bitch. She was not happy with Leo Riz and everybody at the damn wedding we were at.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Hey, facts on that, Vanessa. Hey, you see that comment?
What did he say?
Hey,
About the
It's like
league.
it's like having an older brother, but with like 35 plus people. Yeah, man.
hey,
With a bunch of
Facts.
experiences and backgrounds.
real quick, man. I just want to go over this for y'all. Like, have y'all thought about like what you're gonna do when people start passing away? I know with our bowling league, we've talked about it, and we talked about getting small patches as we start passing because we know we're not gonna stop anytime soon, and it's probably gonna be either me or Lear first, so just have that patch ready for y'all.
What do you
And,
mean? What do you mean, Patch? What are you talking about?
Yeah, remember we were talking about putting our
our
our gamer
jerseys.
tag
Patch on our
on our
jersey?
jerseys.
Oh,
Yeah, so that way when you wear the jerseys, it'll have the people who passed away.
are you talking about for the
And,
bowling team?
Yeah, as we start
I
dying.
don't know, bro. If one of us five goes, I think I would retire. I think that
Well,
would
no,
be the time.
you would bring in somebody else
Leroy-
to replace that we
Honestly,
Leroy- Leroy talked
hopefully it's
about-
me, bro. I don't want to live here without y'all.
Bro, with those oatmeals you're eating, you're gonna live forever, dog.
Yeah, bro.
It was fucking cottage cheese, my boy. It wasn't.
Bro,
These guys gave me a hard time because I brought fucking cottage cheese and some fruit.
Bro,
to
it's like,
fucking
what's
bowl.
this guy? I want to
God
live
damn.
forever or something?
Bro, literally before we
Do you want to live forever?
Hey, literally before we went on air, I bent over to go plug in the
Whoa.
Josh
been
saw
over-
it, bro. Josh saw it.
No, I'm talking about before. I bent over to go plug in my camera and fucking came up breathing heavy, bro.
I don't know what you want me to say, bro.
I literally got down on two knees, plugged in my camera in the back of my computer, got back
Came
up,
up
was
huffing
hurting.
and puffing. God
I
damn.
was hurting, bro.
I like how we know we have these these issues and we're just like, oh fuck, I guess we're just gonna die instead of trying
I'm
to
waiting
get
for
better.
Yeah, instead of trying to do something about it, God forbid, like get on a diet or something.
I'm hoping medical technology improves.
You say he wants to just be a cyborg.
Be the first RoboCop, bro.
Oh
Dead
man,
or alive, you're
some
coming
of
with me.
these posts from Trippy, man, those are heavy handed, bro. Yeah, Trippy, we care a lot about you, bro. That's those hit, bro. Love you, man.
Oh, it's AI trippy.
This guy said, I don't want to be a downer, and then she just got quiet.
Yeah, bro. Bro,
It's
it's just such a serious thing, bro.
Down
If
lane, Omar.
it's just something I wanted like recorded in history. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, God forbid something happens to me, right? Like you have to think about like what your legacy or like the people around you are gonna think. I hope that everybody will always say like no matter what happens, like yeah, O was a dick sometimes or made jokes or blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, like he cared about everybody. And
I think where O's getting at whenever Battle Royale 25 comes out, he wants them to do like a 6-shot salute.
Hey, just make sure you
With
leave
the
the
TAR 21.
administration code for the Los Discord in your will, okay?
you got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Just forever's gone.
I'm taking it to the grave with me.
Hey, and then there'll be no more podcasts because me and Leroy don't know how to do this shit. Oh,
Hey, so basically, Omar said when he goes, he's taking everything with him. The
everything
bowling's
going with them,
gone.
bro. Yep.
The league's gone.
Hopefully we got a lot more time together, boys. But yeah, shout out to
Yeah,
Matthew
for
Perry
sure.
and that dude is
shout
the
out
truth,
to-
bro. Chandler
shout
Bing.
out to everybody in the chat. I think that's it, boys.
Cam said, "How about that custom tourney?" I'm optimistic about this custom tourney, but bro, how the hell are we gonna get 50 people, Cam? How's it possible? How's it possible? I think
Bro, if you
think
get-
the longer it goes, the more it's just like, bro, let that King of Verdance just fucking
Just be one off
It-
and
just
it
a
was good.
one-off.
about it.
It was good, bro.
They caught us on the tail end of our prime, but we fucking showed them that day who the loafs are, bro. And there was still some heavy hitters in there.
Hey, real quick, do you think they still have any like friends trivia nights?
Yeah, they do, bro.
They do, bro.
We're actually doing a little something. One of my good friends that we go to those things once in a while. I was like, hey, we need to go to one. Like, she's obviously been dealing with the same shit I am. I was just like, it's been on my mind, and we're gonna do one this Sunday at my house. If
Are you gonna
anybody's
add the
interested.
newest? Are you gonna add the newest piece of trivia?
Oh
Oh,
Jesus
man.
Christ,
Jesus
dude!
Christ.
I just say that I saw that in the DNA earlier today, bro.
God damn, dude!
I couldn't help it.
Jesus,
Man.
probably not. Is there anything else?
Anyway,
Anything
I think
else
that's
you
it,
wanna
bro.
touch? I think that
I
might
think
be
that's
it.
it. Leo gonna send us off.
Leo, so it's customary so far in our short time that we have the special guest take us out for the ending. So Leroy's
okay,
gonna Leroy let him know how it goes, bro.
Yeah, you,
will
Leo,
they or won't they? Oh, yeah.
Hold on, no, I got you, Leo. Go ahead, do it again.
Will they or won't they?
we'll never know. Nah, you
Go
just
ahead,
get,
Leo.
it's just a simple countdown, bro. You say 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna just all gonna say hello.
You remember when we
Alright,
used to
alright, I got
remember
it.
when we used to sing
Kind
that
of
all
like
the time?
kind of like bowling, kind of like bowling.
Yeah.
You ready?
A lot of lows try to
There you go.
break
Hold
your
it, hold it.
heart.
Come on, let's
All
go.
right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
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 Shout out to the bowling squad. See y'all Thursday.
Shout out, boys. Yeah,
All
we
right.
need to get some of
Hello.
that. We'll see y'all boys later.
Rawest BR is out.